Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Vesperia. I'm the MysteriousJG. We just got done defeating Barbos. Pardon me. We just got done defeating Barbos, and he seems like he's a pretty major boss. He was the head of the Blood Alliance. He was involved in this. He seemed like to be the mastermind of this plot involving stealing Blastia. As far as I'm concerned, that was the main storyline of the game so far. Other little things have popped up on the side here and there. Certainly, as we've explored this thing, everyone's just staring at Carol and blinking because I refuse to press the button in advance. I'm waiting. I've seen Rita blink. Okay, there's Judith blinking too. Judith with little arms crossed behind her sexy pose. But yeah, the main plot seemed to be for most of the game was somebody stole the water aqua blastia core in whatever Imperial Town, which I don't think is Dongrest. And Yuri wants to go get it back because the Imperial Knights don't give a shit about poor people. So he goes to get it back. He meets people along the way, and they have all these adventures. And, you know, Rita wants to study Blastia, whatever. Carol wants to just hang out with people who don't hate him. Stella wants to see the world and be a princess, and nobody really knows what Raven's up to. And Judith, I don't know, she had been flying around destroying Blastia. I don't really know what her deal is. Probably tied into what her deal actually turns out to be is the actual larger plot of the game, which really doesn't seem to have unfolded yet. And I've mentioned this before, but the game is really reminding me a lot, and this would have come later, but I doubt that it's... I'm not... Please don't write and start yelling, "This game's not ripping off Breath of Fire." I'm not saying it is, but there is a similar vibe going on. We're just kind of going around, you know, here and there, wherever the wind blows. You're just like bouncing around doing adventures and stuff, and doesn't seem to be a huge overarching threat to the world. Except that this white-haired dude named Duke keeps showing up, and like, he seems to be connected towards some larger threat that we're not aware of yet. But I honestly don't know, because I've done a pretty good job of avoiding plot spoilers beyond this point in the game. Anyway, Carol wants to go back to Dongrest, and this is what keeps happening. We don't really have any place in particular we need to go to continue the story. Especially now we finally got this Aqua Blastia. Characters will just randomly say, "Hey, let's go someplace or other," and if you try to go anywhere else, the game will stop you. So I'm thinking we get into Dongrest and it's going to be on fire, and there's going to be like a new mysterious dark figure with glowing red eyes with, "I am villain for second half of this game, and I've destroyed everything you know and love. Track me down to the Temple of Evil on the other side of the Cave of Haunted Monsters," and then we'll get our next plot quest, because Lord knows. That's the way that these things are being doled out in this game. So I guess let's find out what Cave of Haunted Monsters we have to go to next, because as much as I'd like to, I have a feeling we don't actually get to go back and return the Aqua Blastia and solve Yuri's problems.
Yes, we should tell Flynn what happened with Barbos.
Why does Flynn get to know? I guess Flynn has a right to know. He almost went to jail. Now, you know that Yuri and Flynn are close. Yuri did Flynn's jail time for him.
Speaking of Flynn, was he able to calm things down in Dongrest?
I don't know why I expect you to know. I thought you followed me right here, more or less as quickly as you could, after I jumped on the back of a dragon and flew here.
Yes, thanks to his efforts, the Empire and the guilds both laid down their swords.
And were sacked by a third force that we hadn't mentioned in the story up until this point, which now rules the world. It's an evil empire we'll have to fight for the rest of the game.
After that, he left to pursue Rigaud. He's most likely captured him by now.
Yeah, Rigaud is the dude that I remember who was like evil mayor, evil town. So who the hell was the deck yet? I've lost track of the plot.
Oh.
Sexy, sexy walk, so sexy.
Well, I will take my leave from you here.
I'm gonna go find Raven. We're gonna go chillax.
Off to meet up with your partner?
Uh-huh, yeah, I was wondering about that. She had this dragon. It's just kind of ignored. I suppose we could have wandered quite far afield with her, but we pretty much, other than a quick stop at Dongrest for shopping, I didn't really take advantage of the fact that we got free roam for a while with her in the party, even though obviously in the short term her goal was to take out Barbos.
Partner? Who do you mean?
We're sexual partners now, Estelle. I'm sorry. We hadn't committed to a relationship. I felt free to do it, although with my Intention was never to hurt you, so...
We'll be operating individually from now on. That way we won't interfere with each other's work.
You and your partner? Then you're not partners anymore. Are you talking about you and me? What are you talking about?
I see. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Parted with Raven and Judith. Obtained Aqua Blastia core. And into the dialogue.
I wonder why my bag works so well when I hit enemies with it.
Kara's got a brand new bag.
You don't know how your own bag works?
Yeah, not really.
Surely the bag just has a high level of air conductance.
Air conductance?
It's a measure of how easily something carries air.
I'm
the air produced
so
when you
smart.
use strike arts must be easily conducted through that bag.
So that's why enemies get weaker when I hit them with my bag?
Exactly. It's the same as with my belt. Different people have different items that carry air for them more easily.
Bullshit game. Your character
Interesting.
designs are
Thanks,
retarded.
You
You're
sure
trying
know
too hard to
much
be
about your own
cutesy and not hard
possessions.
enough to come up
Guess
with
I better
real
take good
reasons
care of my
that people would
bag.
be able to fight the way that they fight. It's true. Just saying. Hey, baby. How you doing?
See you around. I wonder if we'll meet again.
See you around. I wonder if we'll meet again. Oh, if you see Walker, tell him to come back to Besaid. So this place, should the Blood Alliance guys be gone, or is it still going to be like a functioning dungeon? I'm just curious. No, there's still bad guys in here with the Blood Alliance, so that's ridiculous. Means, I mean, I figured for... Oh, and the music is still playing too. So this is still the default music for this place. It's just that on that one screen you were... Yeah. Now, Judith gone? Nope. She's still there. So, if you feel like fighting the Blood Alliance, they're still in there, hanging out, waiting to fight you. And they're wandering around the desert too, which I guess is fair. As a faction, they continue to exist. The Den of Guilds Dawngrass, or the Guild of Dawn's
The Knights
Dengrass.
have come back.
Great.
I'm innocent, I tell you. This is a plot by the Knights to destroy the Council.
Ragu, I demand you tell me now, who's Dedeki?
He doesn't know when to quit, does he?
Well, there's no point in him quitting now. I mean, he's basically caught. He's gonna get executed if he doesn't try to talk his way out of it.
Where's Flynn?
You're not gonna, like, double execute him for irritating you by attempting to defend himself.
I can't make him out from here.
I'd like to make out with him here, though. Surprisingly, no additional dialogue popped up there. Ragu, if I could care less about him, so what if a guy like that falls with power? I didn't feel a thing. I'm an emotionally stunted man. Mighty Dawn passes away. I won't get my share of excitement. Wait, Dawn Whitehorse is dead? How did that happen?
You must not be taken in by the Knights.
The Moonlight Knights?
They only plan to crush this town once you've all been lured into a false sense of safety.
A sense of safety that will be created when they arrest me. If you don't let them arrest me, then somehow that will help you. I haven't figured that part out yet.
In the honor of the Imperial Knights, I swear that we would never perpetrate such disloyalty.
You're Flynn Shifo.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ragu, the mayor of Eviltown.
The Empire and the Union have joined in a treaty of friendship.
What? Impossible.
At this moment, Don Whitehorse and His Highness Yoder are in council together.
Yoder? I love that dude.
It's
Yoder's
only
my
a matter of
brother.
time until it's made official.
I thought Don Whitehorse was dead. Wasn't somebody just saying something about...
How? I thought that cursed Alexei was tied up in other matters.
Alexei? Is Alexei the same person as Dedeki?
Yes, it is true that our commandant could only make a brief appearance before returning to the capital.
Then, on whose authority?
On the authority of Dodongo.
No! This can't plans have been ruined by this boy.
Who's the boy? Carol?
This will put an end to the suffering of the people of Capua Nor as well.
From now on, they'll never get diseases or, erectile dysfunction or any problems of any kind.
Why did you look at me when you said erectile dysfunction, Estelle?
You're just hoping the next magistrate they get is more of a stand-up guy.
It would kind of be hard not for the guy to be something of an improvement. Rigaud was putting little kids in a dungeon to be killed by monsters.
I will do what I can to make sure a worthy person is chosen when I get back to the castle.
Why don't you become mayor of Evil Town, Estelle? We can all live in Evil Town. It can stop being Evil Town and become Good Town. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, why would you want to be like a minor functionary at the capital when you can have total power over a small handful of helpless citizens?
To the castle? You mean you're going back to the capital, Estelle?
Yes! I mean, how many times are they going to act shocked that she's supposed to go back to the capital at some point?
Yes. With Rigaud gone, the rest of the castle should have returned to normal.
Wait, you mean Rigaud was at one point a portion of the castle and was not normal?
But you don't really want to go back.
Not until you've experienced my love.
What do you mean?
I mean, you don't want to go back. You're not going back, Jim.
I can see it in your face.
Even though you've got this expressionless, humble face that JG tries to ascribe his own weird feelings to.
No,
I can't finish sentences. It's a problem.
Well, you should do what suits you best. You've made up your own mind, right?
You're keeping your baby?
I will go back. I don't want Flynn or anyone else to have to worry about me anymore.
I'm going to kill myself. Then no one will have to worry about me again. I took my example from Barbos, the heroic way he fell backwards off a tower.
It's gonna be lonely without her, won't it, Repeat?
Whoa, you're talking to me, boss? It's been a while. Anyways. Oh, look, oh, these two came up because, yeah, I had the two party members who, like, ditched us in my party, so. You know what, fuck you, Rita, you don't say anything in that dialogue, you get replaced by Repeat. Oh, look, the knights have all disappeared instantly. That was interesting.
Now we're gonna be friends of the Empire? What the hell is that?
Don himself has stated this in Arcturus. I thought this was an inn. Oh, this is Fortune's Market, Dongrass edition. Step right up, feast your eyes on whatever, I don't care. Treaty of friendship, are you crazy? Yeah, I don't know what this person's deal is, but they are just insanely hostile towards everything. Now the Empire knows who they're fucking with. If only I could kill Rigaud with my own hands. Too bad I'm not allowed to murder random citizens. This is down in Dirty Town.
I'm beat.
You guys had a long day, let's rest at the inn. Okay, well that's what the plot wants us to do then. Will it stop me if I try to go this way? Looks like the summons from the chief isn't happening yet.
I respect the Don, but I'm not big on the idea of a friendship treaty. Seems like kind of a lost cause. You know, setting up a treaty that tells people how to feel about things. Like other people.
I don't think it's going to be too easy getting the treaty signed. Oh, the banquet here. There's people dressed as monsters. That's... So Barbos died after all. That's what I call divine justice. Don't talk to me or I'll poke your eyes out. What? Or it'll rain? It'll rain a hail of pain. I'm scrambling every day to regain the trust of the tarnished mercenaries. Oh, these are the Blood Alliance guys. So they're like all pissed off that they're... Sakuraba. So they're all pissed off that their reputation was destroyed because the guy they worked for is evil. Even though they were all fighting for his evil plan. The world is what you make of it, but if you have to do work, I don't want to bother. Okay, that seems like a good plan, buddy. I'm just sort of putting off going to the inn. It would appear that I can't go anywhere up here. That's odd. Alright, well, let's get out of here. I think I talked to this guy. I haven't done any real work lately. Guess it doesn't matter. Nothing really matters. I ain't drunk. Let's get to work on that. Telling you, I ain't drunk. Okay. No problem, buddy. Hey, it looked like there was a hidden passageway back here. Lots of barrels are stacked up here. These people even look like they even stand out as like there's this huge difference between the way people look and the background looks, where people pop out like, you know, it's this. I guess it's an intentional design choice, but they don't seem to blend into their background at all. Not like I'm not saying they're supposed to be camouflage, but there's just it looks like a 70s era TV using a blue screen, when a special effect has this like border around the outside of it. It's weird that they make all their characters look like that, even when they're people you'll never be able to interact with, like those ones back there. Sagittarian. These people are Sagittarians, which is like a vaguely an ethnic group in Battlestar Galactica, I think. They're a planet. People from the Empire begin to show their faces here. I don't approve. I despise him. Yeah, see, he was going that way. He doesn't like the Empire. You're a goose guy's piece of crap. Oh, you already knew that? Yeah, I kind of knew. I pour my heart and soul into the song. I love you, I love you. Yeah, that was pretty awful. Not sure what point any of this serves. The Don's desk. The Dongo dislikes desks. Why don't I just go to the damn inn and advance the plot? The world may never know. Oh, when the city's filled with laughter and voices and stuff. Okay, there's now nothing to do up here. So we got off the monster attack. That doesn't change the fact that monsters still exist. So he's basically telling us that he's important. Because he's protecting the barrier blast, yeah. Alright, well, fine. So if we try to go in here, will it tell us to, Well, we could try... Wait, didn't we just... He said if only we could sign a treaty with the Empire? I thought we already did that. I'm not like reading their text out loud, which I probably should be, because I know at least some of my viewers like to not be viewers at all. They're like listeners. They like to actually turn the sound up on an LP video while they do something else. I'm fine with that. That doesn't bug me none. I like the footfalls in the stone. It's cool. You ain't going any further. Alright, fine, whatever. The scenes that needed to take place here have taken place, friend. Beyond this are the private rooms. You're here to see the dawn. Go over there. And he's not here, so fine. They're just messing with me at this point. I need to go to the inn, and that will trigger plot. So let's do it. I'm fine. I need a weakling like you to be my lover.
This town's kind of quiet now. It's been way too crazy lately.
Well, town is kind of crazy with a spooky little girl like you.
Your face is turning red. It's loud roar commands me to defeat you.
Okay, let's go to the inn. It's a brisk little trot there, Yuri. suppose I should stock up on healing items, because I was kind of hurting for not having those, I think, a little bit. These are... How expensive would it be to get a bunch of these? It would be kind of expensive. This is a big chunk of change here, but for emergency purposes, these are very good to have. I don't think any new stuff is going to be available here, but I don't know that. Certainly I need to buy plenty more lettuce, meat, cucumbers, etc. Hey, cucumbers, Estelle, what do you think?
Why would I think anything? What?
Plenty more rice, plenty more eggs. That's like half of our freaking money there. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do some off-screen grinding just for cash pretty soon. I just spent a lot of money on groceries there. We got cool syntheses I can do. You know, I could be synthesizing apple gels and stuff, but it really doesn't make them that much cheaper. Orange gel and... See, yeah, again, they make you pay to synthesize stuff. So it's like, unless that's the only way to get a piece of equipment, there's often no good reason to synthesize stuff. Hey, a Carolean sword. I have to check on this. I know there was at least one weapon that you had to be careful, like if you skipped over the Carolean hammer +1 or something. To double check on that. There was like one weapon that they warned you could just miss outright. Now this one I do definitely want to get. Blue Dragon. I think the S-Stock +1 would probably only improve Stell. Apparently we could get more than one too, so requires some toad oil though. Various bastard swords are available. It's getting complicated. A lot of Carolean hammer +1, but I don't have the red lens. It would take my stuff way down. Did I ever get that? No, you need to get this before you get the Carolean hammer if you want to get everything. But whatever. I badly want to get everything. Need to get some red lenses, I guess. At some point, if I'm really going to seriously do off-screen stuff, I need to like get an inventory of what kind of battle drops do I need from enemies and figure out where to go. Like I said, I'm not playing the game often enough to really...
We're always open.
Ah, stat boost, eh? Has he already had a Carolean hammer +1? No, he hasn't, so I would need to get that. If I want to get all the weapons and get like Xbox achievements or whatever, I need to do that before, yeah, before trying to remember how words work. Spend a lot of time on screen just figuring out inventory too. I know that's not the most exciting thing to watch most of the time. You want to see plot advancement, but... Hey, they're running out of this space too. You got cool stuff that the other stores aren't selling? I rather like that piece of equipment actually. I'm gonna grab a few more, but I think I'm okay for now. And it would appear that we have to rest here, and the story doesn't continue.
Yuri, it's terrible!
game? No, it's not. I like this game. What am I saying?
Oh, man. Just let me sleep.
Just leave me be.
Rigo!
He's not the same guy as Tateki.
I mean, he's not the same guy.
What did Rigo do?
They say he used his standing in the council to reduce his charges.
Yeah, now he's charged with, like parking tickets. It's kind of strange. I'm not really sure how he managed to do that.
It looks like he's gonna get off with only a minor drop in rank after everything he did.
Guy fed children to monsters. I mean, come on. Let's become vigilantes, Carol. Alright, Carol, you and me, we're gonna have to dispense some hardcore justice.
It's not a joke, it's the truth.
You can't handle the
This
truth.
is how the Empire works now, huh? Damn it, this is not funny.
Oh, sorry.
What do we do, Yuri?
Let's form our own guild, the Justice Guild. Let's become the Justice League of America.
I don't know.
What do you think, Repeat?
How can he not get punished? Wait, if we tell Estelle, maybe she can do something about it.
This didn't occur to you before you talked to Yuri? I guess Yuri's kind of Carol's go-to guy when he has something that he thinks people want to hear.
Hey, don't go giving the princess too much trouble.
Ugh.
Damn it. What's Flynn doing anyway?
But how is this Flynn's fault?
I wonder if he's at his post right now.
Part with everyone forever.
Doesn't anyone knock anymore?
You want me to knock on your tent flap, douche nozzle?
You knew I'd be coming.
What are you, Les Nessman? Get out here and talk to me.
That outfit.
You look like a real tool.
As of today, I've been assigned the post of captain.
So, the birth of the Flynn Brigade, huh? Looks like I've been one-upped again.
The Yuri Brigade would have had sweet purple capes. Would have been awesome.
If that's how you feel, you should come back to the Knights.
As my squire.
You'd be able to...
You'd be able to rescue no.
Don't waste your breath. Congratulations on making captain.
Thank you.
Now, get the fuck out.
You didn't come down here to celebrate my promotion.
No, I did, man. We're gonna do Jaeger bombs.
No, I didn't.
It's Rigo, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Appropriating Nor Harbor for his own purposes, committing treason by his collusion with Barbos.
He's gonna make a great leader someday.
Add to this stealing from the populace and the extermination of even his own people, simply because he didn't like them.
Why, if they smelled bad or were ethnically unclean, it would have been fine to exterminate them. Sorry.
The people he killed were either fed to monsters or sold to those who will pay money for corpses.
Wait, there's people out there paying money for corpses? Are they making sausage? What the fuck's going on with this game?
Sick bastard.
That he should be able to do those things and not have to answer for them.
Your Flynn Brigade should become like this sort of like German Death's Head Brigade, where you're just like crazy murderers and... Oh, I think they specifically exterminated certain ethnic groups, so never mind. Maybe you don't want to emulate them. But the idea that you're just like this group within the military whose whole purpose is carnage. That would be pretty badass. Going around killing Imperial dudes.
The authority of the Council is far more powerful than I'd imagined.
Well, you hadn't been paying attention then, because you probably should have imagined this.
I thought with this promotion to captain that I'd gotten a bit closer to my goal.
But it turns out that I'm merely Captain Caveman. God, I hated Captain Caveman. Hanna-Barbera put out some pretty stupid shit over the years. Anyway, back to the game.
But I have to face the fact that the law can't even punish a single person like Rigo.
You can only punish married people. Our tax code is unfair. Alright, I think it might be time to wrap this video too. Let me check. Where am I at on time? Yeah, it's pretty much time to go. When we come back, folks, we'll continue to discuss the flaws in the Imperial Tax Code. I'm MysteriousJG. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Tales of Vesperia.